Here you see the equation ax equals to b1 has infinitely many solutions. This ensures that at least two rows of either A or one of its transformed matrix. Transformed matrix means obtained by row operation. Must be multiple of each other. In other words, at least two rows should be dependent. You know, this question involves linear equations, and you know, a linear equation or a system of linear equations has three types of solutions: infinite solutions, unique solution, or no solution. So obviously D will be wrong. Now among A, B, C we have to choose the right one. Here I have stated a statement regarding the question. You should read and try to understand. Two rows should be equal. So first we take a simple example to check. Here you can see that 1, 2, 2, 4. According to this statement, one row must be multiple of other. Here you see the same. If you multiply the first row is 1, 2. If you multiply this row by 2, then you will get the second row 2, 4. So this matrix is according to our statement. And if you put the symbols x1, x2, and here you put 1, 2, so obviously this is matrix our A according to our question, and this is X and this is B1. And obviously if you take here, you can take 1, 2 or 3, 6, but you have to restrict yourself that if whatever you put here in the first entry, suppose here you put x, then you have to put here 2x. You are not independent. The second entry is dependent on the first entry. The second entry should be double of this first entry. So obviously you know this equation has infinite number of solutions. And here in the question it says that we have to choose B2 different from B1. So different from B1. So one can choose matrix 2, 4 or 1, 3, etc. If you choose this one, then again you have infinite number of solutions. If you put 2, 4 here, then you will have infinite number of solutions, because here again 4 is double of 2. And if you put this matrix here, then you have no solution, because 3 is not double of 1. So we have two options: either we have infinite number of solution or we have no solutions. So here option will be, correct options will be A and C. And it is, you have to, here in the question it is given Ax equals to b1 has infinitely many solutions. For this I have written this statement. In this statement you see that two rows should be multiple of each other, but one may think that an applicant or a candidate may take this example 1 0 0 0 1 1 x1 x2 x3 equals to 1 2, and says to me that, see here, these two rows are not independent, and we have infinite number of solutions for this equation. The candidate says true, it is true, this these two rows are independent, but I have written here dependent, but here is independent, and also it has infinitely many solutions. But you should note that it, however it has infinite number of solutions, but this b, see this b1, this b1 you can take any value, you can put any value at these two places. If you take b1 at the place of b1 this 3 4, then in that case as well you have infinite number of solution. And I say in all cases you will get infinite number of solution, whatever be the entries in the first place or in the second place. So this equation has infinite number of solution for all b1, not for particular b1s, but for all b1s. But in the question you should note that, you should note this word sum. In the question it is given that it has infinite number of solutions for some matrix b1, so you cannot take this one, because this has infinite numbers of solutions for all b1. So for considering all these conclusions, you are forced to mark option A and C as correct options. And obviously you are not getting any unique solution, because whatever you put at the place of this b1 2 4 1 3, you will get either infinite number of solution or no solution. You are not getting a unique solution in any case. So this option B is wrong, and correct options are A and C.